Are you too tired of too bright moss? All of that awful greenness just spreading around in your land, in your farms, everywhere, growing these ugly trees that are too green? Well, have no fear. Gray moss is here. Yeah, so not too interesting of a kind of update in terms of the moss farm, but yes, the moss from the Pale Garden does in fact work in the moss farm as is. Um, as far as I know at the moment, it's not really any different from your normal moss in terms of the production rates. I'm sure that eventually it will be added to the table of the wiki for how much bone meal you get from it. The rates might actually be a little bit lower just because it doesn't produce azalea, which I know has a decent rate. But otherwise, if you want a desaturated option for your moss farm, that desaturated option now exists. And of course you can get moss blocks and moss carpet from it. You just don't compost it instead. But otherwise, not too remarkable. I don't have really any updates to the design of the moss farm itself. This is still pretty much the same. I think the clock is a slightly different position from what I have in the tutorial. But for all intents and purposes, this is all still the same. So, yep. It's a moss farm, working on pale moss.